Hey everybody, welcome back to Hey Let's Practice. This is Brett. I'm helping you practice your way through the Hal Leonard guitar method. If you're enjoying the videos, do the YouTube thing, like, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. I appreciate all the help and all the support. Trying to build up a small community of folks working our way through this book, so appreciate all the support that you can give me. Okay, so today, in today's video, we're going to be doing Shalom Chaverim. I hope I pronounced that right. I listened to 5 different people pronouncing that title. I think I got it close. Shalom Chaverim, I think. If I got it wrong, please forgive me. I'm doing my best. So, in this tune, which is a very common Hebrew folk tune, we've got a number of concepts that we've looked at in previous tunes and on previous pages. We're starting on a pickup. We're starting on beat 4. We're not starting on beat 1. We're playing eighth notes, which means when we play beat 2 of the first full measure, we say 2 and 3, down, up, down with the pick, right? Down, up, down. We have a dotted half note on the E on the last measure of the first line. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and so forth. And we're crossing strings while playing eighth notes. So the B, A, G, B, A, G, down, up, down, and playing 2 different strings. Same thing on the next measure. 2 and 3. G string, D string, D string. G, F sharp, E. So we're doing a lot of tricky stuff in this tune. So let's make sure that we go really, really, really slow. All right, let's give this a shot. Okay, so let's say the notes out loud. Remember, take a look at the key signature and tell yourself what kind of F you're going to play. I'll give you a second to think about. What kind of F we're going to play there? F sharp, right? Because of the key signature. This F sharp is in the key signature, but it also applies to this F sharp. Whoops, sorry, this F sharp, this F sharp, this F sharp, and so forth. Okay, so it applies to every F. Okay, let's say the notes out loud very, very slowly. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. Say the notes. B, E, E, F sharp, G, E, G, G, A, B, B, E, 2, 3, D, B, 2, 3, B, E, B, A, G, A, B, G, F sharp, E, B, E, 2, 3, F sharp, G, E, 2, 3. We'll stop there. Done. Okay, we're not going to do the repeat for this. Okay, now, if you can't say the notes in time with me at that speed, do it again, and then do it again, and then do it again. Try to make your note reading automatic. So if you're still having trouble keeping up with the notes, there's nothing wrong with that. It just slows you down a little bit later when things get even more complex. So do your best to say the notes in time along with me. If you can do it faster, then that's awesome. All right? Now, let's say the notes and play the notes. And again, we're going to go super, super slow, way slower than the backing track. And this is on purpose. We're practicing. We don't practice at full tempo. We practice much, much slower. And then as we get better, more comfortable, then we naturally start to speed up a little bit. And then the third time, we're going to say the counts, but we'll talk about that in a second. All right, here we go. Nice and slow. Say the notes and play at the same time. 1 and 2 and 3. B, E, E, F sharp, G, E, G, 3, B, E, B, A, G, A, B, G, F sharp, E, B, E, 2, 3, F sharp, G, E, 2, 3, we're done. Okay, now, here's the question. Did you remember to go down, up when we played the eighth notes? Or did you go down, down? Down, up, down, right? Now, let's do one more time, and this time we're going to say the counts. Now, I always subdivide every beat, whether I need to or not. So a few pages ago in the book, it suggested doing something like 4, 1, 2, 3, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, that sort of thing. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I subdivide every beat. So I'm going to say 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And I'm going to do it that way. I suggest you do it that way too. It makes the counting system more automatic, just like the note recognizing system becomes automatic. All right, let's give it a shot. Say the counts. Good luck. This is going to be tricky. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and we're done. Okay. Now again, I know that many of my private students, when we get to the point where we're doing tunes like this, and I still insist on things like counting out loud, saying the notes and all that kind of stuff, they find it a little tedious, and I get it. I totally get it. I promise you, if you just trust me and do this, a few pages down the line, you won't need to do it anymore because your counting and your note recognition and things will just become automatic. So keep after it. Do it a bunch of times. The backing track for this on the audio that came with your book is quite a bit faster than what we just did. So do this many, 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 many times. Learning is repetitions, right? Plus time. Do it 100 times today and you'll kind of get it. Do it 10 times a day for 10 days and you'll totally get it, right? So take your time, have fun with this one. This is a neat little tune. I really like this one a lot. All right, have a great time. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye, folks.